Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 8th episode of my Ultimate Decades Challenge. I'm really excited for the episode today because we have a lot that we need to get through and a lot that we need to get done. For starters, today is Easter, which is going to be a fun little celebration opportunity to do with all of our Sims. And it's also going to be Abigail and Sigrid's birthday at some point in this episode. So basically, it's going to be full of a lot of celebrating, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. So with that little spiel out of the way, I think it's time that we just jump straight into the episode. Okay, so to start us off today, so far only William and Elizabeth are awake. Clearly William's just caring to his needs a little bit, and I've had Elizabeth come over and care to our animals. But as you guys would have seen in the intro, I have actually changed our little well up. One of you guys actually recommended a well to me, which I found and added into the game. And I'm so pleased to say that it works. So now we don't have to constantly go up to the pond every few hours to get more water. We can finally just come over here and gather our water. And look at that, she just collects some water, which means I think that we can now go and potentially bathe William. And we can. Oh, what a joyous day. It's Easter and we now have a usable well. But while William's caring to that, I might have Elizabeth come and start on breakfast. But maybe since it's Easter, we can make something a little bit nicer. I don't actually think we have any ingredients to make something nice, but I'll have a quick browse. We can make some cheese and bread, and although that's not really fancy, it's probably the best we're going to get for today. So I might have Elizabeth quickly go and do that. But now Arthur's up. How's his needs? He's quite hungry. And surprisingly, the cheese and bread wasn't very difficult to make. So maybe he can come and call everyone to meal. We could probably come and have a nice family breakfast this morning. And if you couldn't already tell, I have made a few adjustments with the simoleons we had. I've just added a bunk bed and moved Anne's bed into here. I know this is probably not the most historically accurate choice that I've chosen, but it was more about just conserving space and making sure that we had enough room for everyone, because poor Anne was really struggling over here in this little area. So now she has her own little room next to Sigrid, and I thought that it was a much better layout. It also means that we have a little bit more space here to do things. I'm not really sure with this pillar in the way, but I'm sure we can put something there. But of course, before that, the trader has decided to come around, which is actually perfect timing because I do want to sell our harvest, our summer harvest that we harvested last episode. So Arthur, come and do that. I'm very excited to see how much simoleons we're going to make. Okay, so I just put everything in. I have actually decided to keep a few blackberries, a few blueberries, a few parsley, and a few sage, because a few of you guys mentioned how I shouldn't be selling all of our harvest since we can use a lot of the ingredients to cook with, which is a very good idea. But with what we are selling, we've made a profit of 751 simoleons, so I'll take that as a win. There we are. We've actually almost got 2,000 simoleons, which is crazy. To think that we were struggling so much in the last few episodes to now having 2,000 simoleons, we're doing pretty well. Let's just pray that no more fires start and I don't have to replace anything. And it's good to see that Elizabeth is jumping straight into caring for Sigrid. I'm hoping to get to the church at around 2. I think that's a good time, and that'll be enough time for us to get everyone ready. And look over here, Arthur has just decided to give a little bit of love to Hamish. I'm so glad. I do really want to spend a little bit more time with the toddlers because they are slowly starting to age up. I mean, it's Sigrid's birthday in a few days, so we've got to cherish these cute little moments. Even William's over here talking to Harris. This is so cute. I'm living for this family gameplay. And you know what? Now that William and Arthur aren't doing too much, I might actually have them come over and care for what's left of our harvest. I know we do need to start our fall harvest soon. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. So if we can just care for what's here, that's good progress in my eyes. Actually, you know what, Arthur? If you're finished with your gardening, you can maybe craft a little bit. I want to get your handiness skill up as well so we can make double the amount from crafting. Okay, Harris has just finished his bath. The house is a little bit of a pigsty, but I think it's time that we head to the church. And here we are, we've made it to the local church. It feels like a while since we've been here, so I'm kind of glad that we've made our way here for today's celebrations. But apparently I didn't look after everyone's needs, so a few of the Sims need to go to the toilet and maybe wash their hands a few times, and then we'll get the festivities underway. So while everyone has been caring for their needs, I've actually invited a few familiar faces over. So I've invited all the Heidelbrands and I have also invited the Bennett household. They're just over here because I thought what better way to celebrate Easter than with the whole entire family, including the extended family or soon to be family. I'm just waiting on Neville because I think it'll be really cute if Abigail and Neville officially announce their courtship or engagement. And no way, Hamish has just put himself to sleep out here. That is so upsetting. It's raining. Come inside. My goodness. I actually do want some of the toddlers to hunt for eggs. I know that they didn't do this traditionally, but they're little kids. They deserve a little bit of fun on Easter. Let's come hunt for eggs. I'm sure they might be somewhere between the seats. We can just pretend they're actual chicken eggs, so it's a little bit more historically accurate. I don't really think they'd be going around finding colourful, festive eggs in this time. And I'm glad to see that Neville has arrived. I think Abigail was feeling quite tense until he showed up. So I want to have them have a little bit of a chat. Of course, they're not going to be outwardly flirting, but maybe they can discuss how they're going to tell the whole family. We'll have them talk about marriage and see what they say. Neville is feeling quite tense too. Maybe he's a little bit stressed about this whole thing, whereas Abigail is starting to feel very confident about it. You know what? I think I might just have Abigail come over and do a little announcement. Maybe she can come stand up here on the podium. I don't think it'd be right if she sat down on the priest's chair, so I'll just have her stand so she can get everyone's attention. I'll also try and get everyone to sit down, but it seems like they are sitting down, which is actually perfect. And I, of course, haven't shown you guys, but this is Winfred, Neville's sister. She did actually age up into a teen. Of course, they aren't our side household, so I didn't do a role for them, but it's good to see that she aged up beautifully. Now Abigail's up here. Maybe I can have them all sing together. I'm not really sure how I would coordinate an announcement, so maybe we can just sing with everyone and that can be their way of announcing it. It'll also be a kind of cute Easter celebration, I feel. And of course, speaking of Easter celebrations, for Easter, our objectives is to attend a holiday ceremony, which I'm going to tick off because we have come to the local church. We do need some festive lighting. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. We do need to tell some stories, which is perfect. I think we can do that. And of course, a little bit of an egg hunt, which I'm sure the kids can do. And look at them over here. They're all singing. I feel like Abigail's probably telling them how they got courted. And obviously, since both of the families are agreed upon this courtship, they're very happy and just want to celebrate it. Oh, that was cute. It seems like Neville was standing there too. I might have Abigail come over here and give her dad a hug. I know they have had a little bit of a rocky relationship over the past few episodes, but I think they're finally turning a new page and Arthur is really happy with the woman that Abigail is turning out to be. Oh, it's a little bit wonky, but it's a hug nonetheless. Maybe Arthur can come over and do the right thing and give Neville a hug too. Oh, Arthur just found out that Neville is socially awkward, just like his daughter. Maybe Abigail's feeling a little bit embarrassed about their conversations and they might be joking about it, but it's all lighthearted in the end. And Neville, I don't really think it's a good move flexing in front of your in-law. You might want to be a little bit more subtle in your approach. Oh, look at the little family over here, Elizabeth and William with their 4 children. This might be a cute moment for them to show a little bit of love though. Oh, they just got an adoring sentiment. I'm glad. Maybe they can end the night with a little bit of a slow dance. And there they go. How cute is that? What a perfect way to end off the Easter celebrations. Okay, I think with it being very late, we should have all our Sims head home for the night. Okay, they did make it home safe and sound, and it seems like everyone had a very successful Easter. I might just have them all head to bed now, and I'll catch you when they wake up. Okay, guys, it's the next morning. Abigail has just woken up, and I noticed that the trader was walking into our house once again. And I think we're having the same issue as in the last episode, where the trader has decided that he wants us to be his best friend. I don't know why this is happening. It's quite humorous, actually, when I think about it. The trader is so poor to everyone else that he has to find friendships in his customers. So I think we're just going to keep with the same routine and say, no way. He's feeling deeply rejected and creeped out again, but you know what? That's just going to happen. Now that Arthur's awake, maybe we can have Arthur tell him to go away. But of course, to start it off, everyone needs to use the toilet. I think Abigail's okay, so maybe she can come and do the daily routine at breakfast. Oh my god, this trader keeps reaching new levels of creepiness. We just asked him to leave and he's decided to watch over our sleeping child. Please, man, find a hobby. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Of course, though, besides looking after the house and the toddlers, the other goal today was to celebrate Abigail's birthday, which is so exciting. So both her and Neville will be aging up today. So because of that, I think that we might have some of the family come over. I think that'll be really cute. I know that Abigail is just so infatuated with Neville that she wants to spend every living moment with him. So I definitely expect that she'd want him and his family to come over to celebrate their birthdays. However, I'm not really sure what's going on. The pile of clothes just keep getting added. Sigrid's over here sitting with a bottle that is not time appropriate. Please put that away. And I'm pretty sure I've asked Arthur like 3 times to fix this clothing line and he just refuses. So I'm just going to have to bite the bullet on this one and just replace it. It is a necessity at the moment. And then thankfully, Abigail will be able to go put up the dirty clothes. And I'm also so proud of Arthur right now. He's actually picking up all the laundry, which is so sweet of him. I'm not really sure where he's going to put it, but at least if he puts it in a pile, we don't have to deal with it. And as you guys would know, because I've mentioned it like 50 times already, but it is going to be Abigail's birthday today. So I was thinking it'd be kind of a cute idea if we made a sponge cake. I noticed that we have the ingredients to make it. So I thought, why not go out with a bang and make a sponge cake for everyone? Hopefully this time round, they don't grab a piece before I let them. But our hut is looking so much cleaner. Arthur, good on you doing the laundry for us. And fingers crossed, you guys, there better not be a fire today. Can we please just have one episode where there's not a fire? It's actually starting to get ridiculous. Oh, we're in luck. There was no fire. I'm going to make sure that I put candles on this cake because I don't want anyone taking a slice. Let's add birthday candles. Then we'll invite everyone over, have a cute little birthday. It's going to go perfectly. At least I'm hoping so. Okay, you know what, guys? I thought it might be a good idea to start a little peasant club just so we can press a button and have all of our Sims come over that we want. So I've called it Peasant Life, which I think is quite funny. And so far, only Lester, Jeremiah, Amelia, Neville, and Mary are invited. I'm sure that we can add Winfred and a few others when we unlock them. But for the moment, this is just going to be our little club. And as you can see, I have actually just started a gathering because I wanted to have everyone come over for Abigail's birthday. But it seems like Amelia's already here and she started helping herself to the pottage. I'm not sure why she'd want pottage over this lovely sponge cake that Elizabeth made, but each to their own. Oh, look, it seems like Neville and Abigail have found their way to each other. They're honestly so drawn to each other, and this time round, Neville's feeling really flirty. And have you guys noticed that every time that Abigail is near Neville, she automatically becomes confident? I know it's because of the sentiment, but how cute is that? Maybe we can sneak a little bit of a kiss. Hopefully everyone's inside and they can do a little bit of romance. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Nope, they've decided to go full on. Maybe Elizabeth is just watching to chaperone a little bit, even though I don't think she'd care very much. She'd probably hype it on, to be honest. But of course, now that most of our family has arrived, I think we're just waiting on Jeremiah. We should probably start getting the festivities underway. I mean, it is Abigail's birthday, so she might as well blow out her candles, right? Let's have the family congregate over here. We might as well get Neville to age himself up too. But of course, our main focus is going to be the beautiful Abigail. But enough with the chit-chat. Let's just get this birthday underway. Come over here, Abigail, and blow out the candles. Oh, here she goes. Yay! Look at her. And now it's time to randomize her trait. So she is socially awkward and romantic. Let's see what she's going to get. She got a foodie, which is quite interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense since she's always the one cooking. Maybe she's just got a fine taste for good food. And now I might as well quickly age up Neville too. His won't be as fancy. I've just kind of aged him up manually. He doesn't really deserve a cake, but there he goes. Our 2 young adult Sims. Hopefully that means that we'll be able to get them married and start baby making soon. I'm really excited for that, obviously, because they will become our first side household. But now I feel like everyone should just grab a little bit of sponge cake. Maybe we can have a little family discussion too. This is kind of bringing me back to the peasant family dinner nights that we've had. And I feel like we haven't seen Lester and Mary in so long. I'm also wondering how Elizabeth's baby brother Arnold is going. He has actually aged up into a toddler, so I did give him a little bit of a makeover. But I also wonder how Charlie is too. We haven't seen him in so long, so I reckon we'll go and visit them soon. Not sure when, but I'm sure we'll find a time. Okay, it is getting quite late. I think I might end the gathering here. It was wonderful to see all of these familiar faces and have them come over to celebrate Abigail's birthday. Hopefully we'll see them all soon. But I think just before I have them head to sleep, I'm going to give Abigail her well-deserved little outfit upgrade. Then I'm going to have all the Sims head to sleep. There we go. I've just completed Abigail's little outfit update. I think she looks a lot more mature in this. But nonetheless, it is bedtime for all of our Sims, so I'm going to have him get in bed and I'll catch you guys when they wake up in the morning. Actually, just before we do that, we do need to do Abigail's death roll, which is making me quite nervous since there are a lot of numbers that we don't want to roll. Those including 2, 6, 11, 13, and 14. So we'll go over to our D20 roller and give it a little roll. Let's hope that she gets lucky. And she got a 7, which, if I'm right, means that she's somehow managed to survive. I cannot believe this, you guys, the luck that we're having. I think at this rate, I'm just going to keep rolling with it until the luck ends. But with that death roll being over and done with, let's jump back into the game. All right, it's the next morning, and so far only Abigail is up. So I've just had her care to her needs for a little bit. And one of you guys actually mentioned in the last episode, I totally forgot about it until now, but that I should just remove their fear of fire because apparently it makes fires more likely to happen, or like they're less vigilant when cooking, so they're more likely to happen. So I'm just going to delete that if you guys are okay with that, just because I'm not about to have more fires in this house. We have had too many. But now that that's gone, I might have Abigail come and get some water because, of course, we're out again. And thankfully, we can easily just pop over to the well, my favorite addition to the home. And it seems like Elizabeth and William are up too, which is good. Maybe once Elizabeth has peed, she can go make some breakfast. I need to make sure that I remove her fear as well. Same with the other two because they also cook and I don't want them to be starting fires. But unfortunately, we can't make our 8 servings of pottage, so we're just going to have to make 4, and hopefully when we go foraging today, which is the actual plan for today, because I do want to get started on our harvest, we'll have a bit more ingredients. And of course, we also need to do the seasonal roll, which I'll get onto very soon. And yay, breakfast is served. Harris is now awake, so instead of going to play in the tub, maybe you can come and feed yourself so you're not as upset. But let's call everyone to get some breakfast. Oh, and just as I was about to comment on the beautiful family breakfast we're having, of course we need to pay our bills, so we'll get onto that very soon. But you know what, William, when you're finished, you can come over and repair the clothing line because our laundry is about to get very chaotic if you don't. But now that you're done with that, William, and it seems like Abigail is too, you can both go foraging. I know we did get a few foraging items a few days ago, but I want to make sure we have enough to just jumpstart this garden. I might as well quickly go do the seasonal harvest roll as well to see what type of harvest we're going to have this season. I know I should have done that 2 days ago, but we had other priorities. All right, so I've just popped it up. Here is our potential rolls. If we get a 1, we have poor soil. If we get a 2, great soil. 3, crops blight, and 4, bug zone. So I'm pretty sure I've just been getting poor soil so far. So I'm hoping for a little bit of variety. Hopefully nothing bad. And we got a 4, which is a bug zone. Okay, that's bad, but it's not the worst, so I'll take it. Let's just change this over from poor soil to bug zone, and there we go. I'm glad that we have a little bit of variation in our seasonal crops. It'll be interesting to see how the bug zone affects our plants. I mean, I think it's quite obvious, but let's just hope it's not too much work. All right, William's home. He got a few ingredients. Now, I actually don't remember what fruits and veg we are allowed to plant in the fall season, so I might quickly go check that. Oh, we actually have quite a lot of options for fall. I reckon we definitely have a few of them. I know we have onions, carrots, and mushrooms, so maybe we plant a few of those. Oh, okay, apparently I was quite wrong. We only really have cherries and apples that we can plant in the fall season. I know there are a lot of other options like different herbs and flowers we can plant, but I'm hoping that one day we'll extend this farm out a little bit and then have a little bit more variety in our planting options. But for now, we're just going to plant any fruit or veg that we have. I'm also debating between whether we get rid of this sage because we have had it for 2 seasons now, and I kind of want to add a little bit more variety, like I've been saying. But for the moment, we'll keep it, and hopefully now that Abigail's back, we'll see if she has gotten anything new. And unfortunately, she hasn't, so this might be a lot harder than I initially anticipated. I might just send them straight back out again. All right, Abigail's back, and she just got some carrots, which is wonderful. Let's come and plant them straight away. No, there's no way. It's Clover's time. She's passing away. Please. And she's going out dirty. This is not the way she should be going. Clover has been here from the beginning. I can't lose her. All of our original animals are gone. This is so upsetting. Oh, goodbye, beautiful Clover. You served us well. And hello, Grim Reaper. I'm surprised I haven't seen you more, to be honest. I feel like I might have jinxed myself there, but please leave now. And you're actually kidding. There was a reason that he was staying around. Because now our chicken Cooper is dying. What is going on? I feel like we just got Cooper. Why is he passing away already? This is so upsetting. We might not be losing our Sims, but we're definitely losing our animals. Oh, bye, beautiful Cooper. Thank you for all your eggs. Actually, you're a rooster. You didn't give any eggs. Thank you for your company. It's okay. We still have Peanut and Nugget in here. Today is also the last day that Sigrid is a toddler. How crazy. I mean, I feel like she's been a toddler for a while, but also I don't think I'm ready for her to not be a toddler anymore. She's just so cute. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe we keep the sage as long as we can, just because I keep evolving them. So they're actually going to become really nice quality soon, which means that they'll hopefully sell for a little bit more. So maybe I scratch that idea and we just keep them, but you guys let me know what you think down below. That was very simultaneous of you two. They just came back at the same time. And did we get anything? Nope. Back you go. Hopefully Abigail got a little bit. She did get some apples, but I kind of don't want to place our apples at the front because I know that they grow into trees. So maybe we move the raspberries over? I don't know. I'll just keep them in here for now. There is no way. Why are we losing all of our animals? Peanut is passing too. Come on now. Why do they all have to go at the same time? This is unfair. The Grim Reaper has been here too many times today. Well, goodbye, beautiful Peanut. You also served us well. Speaking of that though, I did place a few hatchable eggs in here. So hopefully we have a few more chickens or roosters on the way. Please, what are you doing out here? Come on now, it's 11 o'clock. You should be asleep if anything. Oh, actually he should be asleep. Look how tired he is. Good job, Elizabeth. You're doing the motherly thing and putting him to bed. How have you gone, Arthur? Have you gotten anything? Oh, you got some mushrooms. Perfect. We can go and plant those. Maybe we can plant that along with our basil. I was trying to keep this in an orderly fashion, but at this rate, we don't have enough lines for that. So I'm just going to add them anywhere. But instead of talking to the plants, please come over and actually plant them. Thankfully, though, because we did a lot of foraging, we have a few more ingredients which we'll hopefully be able to cook with. Okay, it is very late, and it seems like most of our Sims are just caring to their basic needs, so I might fill them up and have them head to sleep. Alright, it is the next day, you guys, and strangely, William is the first to be awake. Apparently, throughout the night, he's been having a few nightmares and has decided to hide under the covers. So I guess that's just going to be the way we start our morning today. Maybe now that he's finished hiding under the covers, he can get started on breakfast. William, I swear I'm watching you like a hawk. You cannot possibly start a fire with boiled eggs. Oh, and a few of our other toddlers are awake. And of course, they're stinky because how else would they wake up? When a few more of our Sims get up, we'll get started on the bathing because it is actually Sigrid's birthday today, which means that'll be one less baby that we need to bathe. But breakfast is served. Let's have everyone come over and grab a serving. Oh, I totally forgot about the bills. Yeah, we should probably pay those. Arthur, I might have you do that really quickly. There we are, 430 simoleons down the drain. But I'm glad to see that most of the Sims are caring for themselves this morning. Oh my god, I just got a little bit of a jump scare from the trader arriving. Oh my goodness. But I am hoping to get a little bit of flour and other ingredients like that because I want to get enough to make another cake for Sigrid's birthday today. So let's see. I don't think we need bread. I think we might need a little bit of butter. Might as well just get a little bit of cheese. That's always helpful. Maybe some salt. I don't know if we've used our salt yet, but it might be good to have. And I think that's it for the moment. We'll just buy those few items. I'm positive that William has a few things to sell though, so you can come over. Oh, perfect. See, we've got the sculptures. Let's sell those. Wonderful, 160 simoleons. Now we can send him off because we have no further use for him. And I'm pretty sure that Arthur is actually quite angry that he's here because he has a festering bitterness with him, which is quite ironic. But how wonderful is it that all of our Sims seem to be quite happy, even the toddlers? I'm so glad this is such a perfect day to have Sigrid's birthday. Speaking of that, though, let's have Elizabeth come over and make a little cake for her little girl. And because it's such a joyous occasion, I will invite everyone over in a little bit so they can come and celebrate. I know they were only over a few months ago for Abigail's birthday, but this is a very important one and I want everyone here. All right, the sponge cake has been made. Please don't do a repeat of Sigrid's last birthday. Let's put some candles on it. So now that the rest of our Sims seem to be happy, I'm going to start a gathering and have everyone pop over. Amelia's the first to arrive. Oh, here we go. Jeremiah's here. We've only got a few more left. Then we can get on to the celebrations. I do actually want Elizabeth to come over and maybe give Sigrid a little bit of a hug. We can also give her a family kiss. That'll be adorable. And she wants to play with Sigrid. This will be the last day you can do that, so you might as well do that too. There we go. They're just having a little bit of a play in the middle of the kitchen. Very odd place to do it, but this is really cute. I'm also doing this because this might be potentially the last moment in which we have Sigrid, which I can't bear to think of. But it's good that we have a little bit of a cute moment before she potentially survives or not survives. With that really cute moment being over though, I might have everyone gather around so we can blow out Sigrid's candles. I'm actually really nervous, you guys. I hope that Sigrid survives. And there she goes. We can now randomize her trait and pick a little aspiration. She has actually rolled the cheerful trait, which I think is really cute. I think I might give her the mental aspiration though, because she was a inquisitive child. So I feel like that suits. But there we are. Sigrid has aged up. I'm going to quickly pop her into Kaz and then we can do her dreaded death roll. So here Sigrid is. I've given her the same hair she had as a toddler because I just thought it suited her so perfectly. But look how cute she is. I love her so much. This is going to make the death roll even harder. So on that, I think it's time that we move on to the death roll. Of course, since this is the first child roll that we're having, the numbers that we don't want her to get are 9 and 19. So let's get our D20 roller up and give it a roll. And she got a 7. Oh my goodness. I'm so pleased to see that. That means that our beautiful Sigrid survived. So that means that we can fully enjoy this moment. I was getting a little bit worried because of how much I love Sigrid. I didn't want to see her go, but I'm glad that she has survived. And that also means that we have the first official child of the series. Of course, though, now that we've actually had her birthday, Sigrid can definitely come over and have some of her cake. She deserves it. Maybe we can invite everyone else to come have some cake too. Importantly, though, we can now actually upgrade the bed in here. So I might swap Anne's bed out and put another bigger child bed over here. Okay, what's going on? The Sims are just awkwardly standing here and like not doing anything at all. Can we get something rolling? Maybe we can do a little bit of a conversation. I'm a little bit concerned. Hello? You know what? Maybe we might just send everyone home. I don't know what's going on. But hopefully they all leave. That's another thing I didn't think about. Oh, thank goodness. There they go. It seems like they're all moving again. And are all heading home, which is okay because it is 11 p.m. at night. So it's about time that everyone leaves anyway. Even though it is pretty late right now, I might just have everyone head to sleep because before I end the episode, I want to quickly jump over into the royal family to try for a baby again. Unfortunately, we have had so many failed attempts, and I realized that I've actually read the rules wrong, and a few of you told me that the pregnancy chance doesn't apply to them. So every time they try for a baby, they should be getting pregnant. So I don't really know what to do about that because I know they have tried a few times now. And if you guys are okay with it, I might just reset their pregnancies to 8 since they haven't actually been pregnant yet. But let me know what you guys think regarding that. I don't think it'll be too much harm since it's not like they've had 8 babies or anything like that. They've only just tried and have not managed to conceive. So hopefully if I do a little bit of configuration and hop over there, they'll be able to get a baby on the way. Okay, we have just ever so quickly headed to the royal family and I'm having them try for a baby straight away. I did change the pregnancy chance, so hopefully she gets pregnant this time round. And I might stay with them for the rest of the night just because one of you mentioned that if I stay in their household a little bit longer, they're more likely to get pregnant. So we'll try that out. And I think in the morning I might have her do a quick pregnancy test so we can finalize whether she is actually expecting. But I think I might just skip through this and I'll catch you when she's doing her pregnancy test. Okay, it's the next day and I've had Isabella quickly come over and do a pregnancy test. I had them try a few more times before they went to bed because I want to ensure that she's pregnant now that I've changed the settings up a bit. So let's speed through and have her do this pregnancy test. Oh, yay! She's finally pregnant. Oh, I'm so excited. It has been a long time coming. Okay, guys, I think on that, I'm going to leave this episode here. It has been a very eventful episode. We have done some Easter celebrations, had a few birthdays, have a new royal heir on the way, hopefully, and have managed to get our full harvest going. So I had a lot of fun and hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So, of course, if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I can't wait to see you next time. But until then, bye everyone.